Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp. Facebook family and friends. This is Mike Sneed coming to you. Let me get the screen a little better. I'm gonna clean this off a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Today we're out here. We have the tropical storm Debbie came through and pulled one of the actual metal things off the flashing off the roof next door, and I had to go out and fix it today, and so I had water in there when I got there this morning at the ice cream parlor. So whatchamacallit, we couldn't open today, and I fixed it. I just went back and checked it. It's been raining all day. No more water has dripped down, so I got it fixed. But I couldn't open today, and and then I come and evidently tropical storm Debbie has knocked the internet out here. So I was going to go live on the actual computer, but we don't have no internet right now, so I got to kind of wait for the internet to come back. But anyway, we're going to go live. We're going to be here for a little bit. I want to thank everybody for actually joining us tonight. I'm coming live from a cell phone, so if it chop up and break up a little bit, just be mindful that I'm doing it live from a cell phone. Once again, thank you all. It's been a great time, great time. I haven't been live in a little bit, and the reason I haven't been live, I've been having to work. You all see that I've been building out the shipping container, turning it into an ice cream parlor. I'm running the ice cream parlor next door. Got a daughter that's starting her senior year in college, so I got to pay college tuition. Got a lot going on. So guess what I had to do? I had to get back to work. And what I done, I started back doing some appliance repair. And I'm gonna tell you, like the actual title today is appliance repair to the rescue again. Appliance repair pulled me through. It has pulled me through to get me back where I needed to be at, and giving me cash to go out and finish up the jobs and stuff that I need to go finish up, as far as the shipping container, pay my daughter's tuition, everything. Appliance repair was able to get me through. And I've been talking to some of the alumni in from Appliance Boot Camp. One in particular, I've been talking to Slick. And one thing Slick and I were talking about, if we were to just really take this thing really, really serious one time, the appliance repair business, just imagine what we could do. Shout out to Mr. O. Mr. O, I got his text message. He's totally out the truck. Osei Bean, out of Massachusetts. He's totally out the truck now. He got him, I think, 3 or 4 technicians. But this appliance repair is the real deal. I'm not in I'm not at the stage of trying to sell you all to actually come out and do appliance repair anymore, because it's useless at this time. If at this moment in time, if you don't want to get into the skilled trades, I don't know what else you're going to do. I don't know how else to get you to come into the skilled trades. I was talking to one of the and what we're going to start doing going forward, starting next week. I'm going to start bringing in people, who the alumni and people who've actually taken the courses, people who actually been doing it. We're going to do Where Are They Now, and let them just kind of tell their story, not to sell it to you, but to let you know you missed it. You missed a golden opportunity. Things are getting it look like things are going to start getting bad. Um, I had the actual Hertz rental, the people who I rent the equipment from, like the Bobcats and the daggone forklifts and stuff to do the construction and stuff on the actual job site. I know it's probably starting to get bad because they called me, asked me, did I want to rent something from them? I was like, nah, it's raining. Well, we got, this is exactly what they said. I saw your video and you need to get you need to get a pump. We got pump. We can pump that water out for you. I was like, nah, I'm just going to go to Harbor Freight and grab me a pump. But they actually watched the video. Shout out to them, the ones that from Hertz Rental. He said, I saw you need a pump. Let us get you a pump, man. He said, things are slow around here. Okay. Same thing, my contractors. People I had called trying to get work from, the concrete guys and stuff that I had been calling trying to get concrete the beginning of the year out there. They're now calling me back and say, "Hey, you left a message a couple of months ago. You need some concrete work. You got anything you need to be done now?" Nah, we got it taken care of. So that let me know that whatchamacall, that the economy might be starting to make a turn. Um, and but on the other end, talking to everybody who's doing appliance repair, and even me seeing it because I'm doing some appliance repair. I'm doing it 3 days out the week. It is booming because the thing is with appliance repair, you can't slow. You can when your refrigerator go, you can't slow it down. You can't push that off. You can't you can't push off when your wash machine go. You got to get it fixed. And so those things is not like at the job site. At the job site, when I start spending too much cash and I need to get my cash up, I can just hold the job site. I can stop construction for a while, get my cash up, then go back at it. But when your refrigerator go, it ain't no I'm gonna pull off and hold up. You got to get it fixed, especially with the commercial appliances. If you all follow me like on Facebook and stuff, we're friends. Next door, a restaurant. I got in. I walked into the shop one morning about 6:30, 7 o'clock. The two owners was walking through my back door, and they didn't know what they were going to be able to do because their turbo chef oven had went out on them, and they didn't know what they were going to do to fix it. And that's how they run their whole business. And those turbo chefs, a brand new one, 15, $20,000 to go buy a brand new one, and they had bought a used one. Well, good thing they bought three used ones. Two of them work, and one of them they're using it for parts. We're using it for parts for now because they wanted me to fix the third one. When they came over, they said, "Hey, we can't even open because our oven is down." With that, it ain't no such thing as I'm gonna wait and figure out. No, they need to get their restaurant back up and running so they can make their money. That's how they make their money. And with that, I was able to pull one of the transformers off that third microwave turbo chef oven and fix it for them and get them back up and running so they was able to make lunch and make their money back. That's the power of this appliance repair. This appliance repair, you're not going to have an electrician go there and actually fix a microwave. He's not going to know anything about transformers, magnetrons, and stuff like that. You're not going to be able to get a plumber to go fix the actual dishwasher. He's not going to know how to put it in diagnostic mode, how to make the drain pump go, and this and that. He's not going to know any of that. So with us, they have to call us. You'll get people who might try to do some plumbing. They might try to do a little bit of electrical, but they're not going to try to go fix that $15,000 oven. So they don't even know where to start at. When they pull the top of it off and they start seeing the components, they back off. They say, "I don't even know where to start with this thing. I need to get somebody that know what they're doing to fix it." That's why appliance repair is so good for us. And that's why I kept telling you all to get into this appliance repair. Like I say, the economy it look like it might be starting to make a turn down. With us, the appliance repair is booming. Today I done a COD compressor. The lady had an LG refrigerator. She only had it 4 or 5 years. It matches everything in her kitchen. She wants to keep it. Her husband thought about going to get a new one just like it, but a new one was they paid $3,200 for it about 5 years ago. That same exact version is, I think she told me, it was $4,600, about 4,000 something. So you come to her and you tell her, "Hey, I can fix it. It's going to be $850," and they look at that. That's a great deal for them to get it back up and running and get his wife what she wants. So yeah, they opted to fix it. LG sent all the parts, so all they had to do was just pay for the labor, the $850 for the labor, and that's the stuff that that they appliance repair allow you to do. And like I say, you could be dead broke. I could be dead broke in the morning, leave out my house, and come back, and I have cash in my hand. I can have $1,000 in my hand, and that's the thing that I wanted to tell you all, and show you all, and get you all to get in. The ones that got in, we done it. We made our money, and they're doing well. The ones that didn't get in, I'm sorry. I see a lot of these people now are going down on their course prices and stuff, where you can get them from almost $30. I'm not doing that. I'm going up. If I'm gonna get smaller class sizes, and if you wanna come into this thing, we going up, because like I say, I have people that come in here and they making 100,000, 300,000, $100,000 the first year, making 300,000, 400,000 after 4 or 5 years. So I'm going up on the prices. If I'm gonna be here and got to answer y'all phone calls all day and stuff, helping you all out and getting you up and running, we're going up on the prices, because this thing of me trying to do it and do it for the culture and stuff, I'm past that, because you all don't care. You all want to be entertained. I had one of the this is, if you watching this, this is no shot, and this is not to get you to buy anything. The person who the person who's watching, if you watching it, I'm not doing this to try to make you go buy the course, and I'm not doing this to be funny. I'm just using it as an example. I had one of I had one of the kids from A&T, A&T kid. He's been doing it, and I'm gonna have him on in 2 weeks to come talk. And the kid from A&T, he he went back home. He was back in his hometown, or he went somewhere with some family members. And here he is. Uh, he's with family members, and he's telling his family member that he whatchamacallit, that he started his business, and they're looking at him. He's telling them, how wonderful it is and how well he's doing. And he tell them, they ask him what he's doing. He said, I'm doing appliance repair. And the kid from A&T, the A&T group, um, they didn't know anything about me and JT and any of that. They didn't know any of that. So the guy was telling him, yeah, I was telling him about JT Hustles. He was like, yeah, I saw that JT Hustle has that on his channel, appliance repair and stuff. And the guy was like, yeah, I don't know JT, but I went to Mr. Sneed. He was like, Mike Sneed. He was like, yeah. He was like, you know Mike Sneed? He was like, yeah, that's the class I went to. And he said, you lying. So anyway, the auntie guy called me on the phone and said, hey, I got my cousin on the phone, and I was telling him I came to the class, and I'm doing the appliance repair now. And he knew you. He knew your YouTube, Small World. Well, anyway, I talked to him, and I was like, yeah. He was like, man, I've been thinking about taking that class. I'm going to take the next one you have. I've been watching you and JT Hustle for many a years. I just had got the round to taking the class, but I'm going to take the class. I'm coming on the next one. I was like, okay, no problem. I'll look out for you. That's been almost a month, and I still haven't seen them purchase the course. And the reason I say that, like I said, it's not to put no pressure and make them buy it or anything, or to throw shade or anything. But that's the stuff I run into, where people have been looking at the course for 5 years, looking at everything that we've done. And not only that, he had a relative that he knew didn't know anything about appliance repair. That relative now is out there making money and learning it and running his business. And the auntie guy calls me all the time, just about almost every day. He's so excited that he's actually running a business, and now he's starting to see all the he's starting to understand the stuff that I was teaching in class, and how it works. And and it was funny. We were talking today, and he was telling me he was going to a refrigerator. He was like, he got to a refrigerator, and he done read all these service manuals and this and that. He said, and he had an error code. I forget the error code he told me, but it was a damper door assembly. And he was like, he got the error code damper door assembly. It's easy to fix. I've done a couple of them, and he was telling me, and also he was telling me some other stuff he was going to do at the refrigerator. And I was like, you knew the error code? He said, yeah, I've seen one or two of them. I've done it. It's easy to do this. I say, now look, I said, now you become a subject matter expert on that appliance. And he's like, yeah, it's funny. All this stuff now is starting to come together and it's getting to be repetitious. And a lot of times now, before I even get there, I can hear, they can tell me what's going on. I have an idea of what's wrong. I said, that's what I'm trying to tell you. And you just have to get started. And shout out, the same thing is happening like you all do. It ain't no different than the kids. I think right now he might be the only one out of all those kids. He might be the only one that's out here doing it. He has another kid that actually came the exact same time he came, done everything he done, and that kid is actually running service calls for him. And I told him, you can't do your man like that. You got to tell him to go out there. Yeah, I told him that, Mr. Sneed, but he wants to. He feel more comfortable doing it for me. I was like, why in the world y'all do the exact same? You came the exact same time, and he's now seeing the way that I presented it and taught them too. He now see that it works. No, and like I say, the way I tell people to do it, it seems a little unorthodox coming from a more I'll say traditional way of training. But my stuff worked. I know it worked, and the reason I know it worked because I don't had to pull myself. The same thing I tell you all to do, I've done it for myself many a time. This is about my 20th, 30th time having to go to appliance repair and get my money back up. And appliance repair is forgiving. Once you learn the trade, you can go back anytime and step right back in and make your money. And people are just calling. Um, no, the dryer belt. I had a GE dryer belt today, and no, to put the dryer belt and the bearing kit, not the rear bearing, but the front bearing kit. No, $247. It takes you 15 minutes to do it, and you in and out. Where else you gonna go make that type of money? And get your money and go. I had a guy who reached out to me from he does home inspections, insurance inspections, adjustments or whatever, and he thinking about coming, and that's one of the things we're talking about. I was telling him, no, I'm going out here now, and I'm gonna, I was gonna make maybe, what I do yesterday. I done maybe, let's see, I done like $730 yesterday, and that's working from 1 o'clock to like 4. Make $730. And he was like, "How long you gotta wait?" I said, I have my money before the end of the day. As soon as I get there and fix it, I get my money. So I go. He was like, "Man, with these insurance, doing this insurance stuff, he had to wait sometimes 60 days to get his money." And he was like, "No, he got to make a change." And with the insurance stuff, he was saying he have to wait for something to happen before he get his money. So meaning he have to wait for something like these storms and stuff like this to happen to actually go get his money, or he got to be going all across the United States chasing disasters to get his money. He wants to get something like we have, and he's actually in the Clayton area. And he needs to know if there's enough calls in Clayton. Today, like I told him, I don't go across Highway 42. I just stay on my side of the town, and I make my money that way, and I love it. And it's great, man. This appliance repair is so great, it's ridiculous. And it's like I say, I'm not telling you all to come out here and buy the course and stuff. It's really the way courses were done 3 or 4 years ago when the government was giving people money. It was a lot of money to be made in the course game. Right now, if you're selling like a course like that, just a regular course going to teach you something that's not really a skill set. There ain't no money in now. Ain't nobody got no money to buy it. But appliance repair is totally different than learning how to do we'll just say trade stock, or learning how to do we'll say I don't know, all the crypto and all this stuff and wholesaling. Appliance repair is totally different than that. Appliance repair, people seek you out. Like I say, the people the restaurant people, they came, they waited to see me pull up that morning because they needed to get their stuff up and running, and they come knocking at your door to fix it. When I people call me to come fix their stuff, it's not something that I have to actually go out here and really do advertising and pull people in. People already know, they just calling because they can't find nobody to do it. It's a field that's wide open. That the money is great. The work environment is good. Today, like I said, it was storming outside. They didn't care. I just changed the compressor for them. She wanted her refrigerator fixed. I'm inside. I'm not liking the AC work doing HVAC when I'm outside in the rain, or plumbing. I'm up under somebody's house, or electrical. I'm up in the crawl space. I'm down in the crawl space, up in the attic. None of that stuff happened with appliance repair. And you make just as much money as an electrical contractor, or HVAC contractor, or a plumbing contractor. Not a electrician or a plumber or HVAC technician. I'm talking about, you make just as much money as the contractor does, and it doesn't require any special licenses or anything. And it has pulled me back out. It has pulled me back out. Like I say, I got my cash back where I needed to have it at. I was able to pay cash for my daughter tuition Monday. I was able to get everything I needed to take care of taken care of, and that's why I love it. That's why I love it. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on. Then I'm getting out of here because that's another thing too. This YouTube have you broke. If you stay on this YouTube trying to trade this YouTube money, you'll be broke before it's over with. Because what happened with YouTube, this serious talk. YouTube, I have you broke and stand on this YouTube. Because at one point in time, it was money with the government in it. Now the money has dried up that's in the YouTube. But it's kind of like that book, Who Moved My Cheese? So everybody is still trying to find a way to actually to manipulate YouTube to get some money off of it. But they don't have really goods or services that they're selling on it, and they don't really have a real true skill set that they're actually training you on that you can take out someplace. So those courses stuff is pretty much dead. And so now, if you stand on YouTube trying to drain that stuff up, you're trying to do anything to get those courses sold. Instead of being able to go out there and do the kung fu and stuff that you sold to other people. That's the thing. I see this YouTube stuff is dead. You don't see me going live and stuff like I used to. It's dead now. It ain't the money popping off like it used to. But at the same token, you saw a lot of people who were talking entrepreneurship and stuff. They don't turn into mainly commentators about what's going on in pop culture. They don't talk about entrepreneurship anymore. You don't see them talking about their businesses and going out doing anything on their businesses anymore. They don't have any more businesses to do. So now it's just mainly pop culture and stuff. You don't get nothing for AdSense and stuff on YouTube. So if you get caught up trying to get into the algorithm and try to finesse YouTube, you're gonna end up broke. That's why I had to get off of YouTube and get back into the real world and get out there and start making real money. Like I said, you can get out here and do some appliance repair. You can make $500 to $1,000 a day, and come on and come on back home and live a great life. And the people on this YouTube stuff, they're not running no real businesses and stuff. No, I don't care if they doing it like that. But if like I say, don't you get caught up in doing it. Do it for fun and do it to help people. But there ain't gonna be no more money into it unless you got some type of product or something that you can sell. I'm actually, like I said, I'm redoing my channels to actually push people back into my ice cream parlor. That's the thing that we're going to be working on coming up in the next couple of months. We're going to be doing a lot more TikTok, a lot more Instagram. I got younger crews in because I don't know how to get to these younger, that 18 to 30-year-old. I don't know how to do it. So I got 18 to 30-year-old people working on it, and we're gonna start running people into the ice cream parlor. We're gonna go deep into the ice cream parlor. A lot of money can be made there. We're gonna go deep into that. We're gonna be finishing up the one in Rocky Mount, one in Rocky Mount. I talked to I talked to my family what we're gonna do there. We're gonna actually just get everything fixed this year. We're not gonna be rushing. That was me also on YouTube for try to satisfy YouTube and likes and stuff and trying to hurry up and get the thing finished. We're not gonna rush through and finish trying to get it finished. We're gonna take our time and get it finished the correct way. So we will have it finished by the end of this month. We're going to look to open it next month. I mean, next season. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on our advertising and building it up and building up our brand of old fashioned ice cream. And then we're going to launch at the beginning of the year. And that way we'll have time to actually get what I'm calling those Chick-fil-A kids. We're changing our whole work staff around. We want to get those Chick-fil-A kids in here. We're changing our whole image and everything here at Old Fashioned Ice Cream, and we're going to actually build this thing out the right way. And it's going to be something a legacy that's going to support the family and stuff. So I'm starting to get some buy-in from my family. So we're going to be working that together. So that's coming too. So YouTube is going to be me kind of just talking to you all. If you want to buy the course, you can. The price is going up. I'm not going back down. I'm going to be going up on the prices. I'm going to do a class in September. I got a couple of people who bought it. There's going to be limited amount of people. I'm going to have 6 people in the class. That's it. I'm just going to have 6 people, and for the price that we got it now. And then from there, we're going up. If you come here, then there's going to be no more than 5 or 6 people in the class. All right. Knobs, say what's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing, Knobs? Knobs, laugh all loud. Hurt trying to call. Yeah, they did. They watched the show and they called, asked me, did I need a pump? Hey, what's up, Peter? Peter Gaber. Totally right, Mike. I'm so grateful I've taken this journey. The skills I now have are so valuable. I'm not even a master tech. It takes work. It takes work to succeed, and you showed the way, including me. Thank you, Peter. Peter is doing great stuff. Peter actually got me into doing some of the water fountains and stuff. Peter is doing great stuff, man. Thanks. Eric's Bass. How the kids from A&T doing with his appliance repair? He's doing good. I'm gonna have him on the show in about a week or two. I'm gonna be going like I said on the shows coming up for Appliance Boot Camp. We're gonna be talking to the people like where are they now, showing people who have taken the courses what they've done, how they're doing, all that. We're gonna be going there because everybody called me all week, and I get to hear the stories. I want you all to hear the stories and tell. And so they're gonna be coming on. BK from the Rockies said, "What's up, brother Mike? Hey, how you doing, BK?" Patrick Young, what's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing, Pat? Hey, what's going on, Greg B? Greg B said, "What's up, Mike and ABC? Hey, how you doing?" Um, Eric Bass. So is the antique kid doing warranty calls and CODs? I look forward to hearing his interview in a couple of weeks. Nah, he's doing it just like I told him to do it. He's doing third party warranty calls. He started off doing one stop a day. Now he's up to about 3 calls a day. He's saying he got through that probational period. Starting off, he didn't know if he was gonna make enough money doing one call a day. So he was doing the 1 call a day. Now I told him they have like a little probational period, but once you get past that probation period and they lock your calls in, they start to come. So now he's getting flooded with calls, and he's saying how much work is out here and stuff. So he has recruited one of the actual other A&T kids to kind of work with him. And once again, shout out. I'm just talking about the conversation we had. This is not anything bad, but the conversation we had today. He got one of the kids, and one of the kids went out and fixed the machine, but then didn't collect the money. The kid, like I say, I'm not telling names or anything. So Just the conversation we had, and this is how I instruct him. The kid had went out and fixed the appliance and forgot to collect the money, and 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 now that's what we called it went out and fixed the appliance. This he's just getting started, and just like everybody, he's nervous for asking for the money for to do this stuff. You go in a stranger house, you asking for $300 or $400 or $100, and you don't know this person. You kind of nervous. So he was upset. He was like, no, he didn't collect the money. I was like, okay, but no, and his thing was, he wasn't going to pay the guy until the guy went back and got the money. And I was telling him, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Him not collecting the money is not his fault. That's your fault. You don't know how to train people, and you just bringing people into your business, and you expecting them to already know it. And he was like, well, you told us, nah, that was doing the class. He's working for you. You got to make sure that you have the SOPs and you train him properly. So what you have to do, you got to go get that money, but you still got to pay him for going out there doing those calls. So he said, okay, I'll pay him, but he need to start picking up his money. I was like, no, what you need to do, you need to tell him to go do his own calls and encourage him to do his own calls and not work for you. So he'll know that this stuff. What's happening, he's been out here running these calls on his own and doing it for the last about 4 months. So he's now got he done got enough calls, and he done got enough stuff where he's 400 miles ahead of these other guys that hasn't done it. So he knows this. He knows how to interact with the customer. He knows how to interact with the third party warranty companies. He knows now that he's in control. Like he said, when he walk in, no, he's not fixing anything. He pre-billed. He pre-billed before he go, because he done got burnt. So he said before he go, he'll tell them, you got a service call fee, you got a deductible that needs to be paid. I'm gonna send you an invoice. You can go ahead and prepay before the technician get there. And when he get there, he said he doesn't start any work until he get his money. Well, that's what he wanted that guy to do, but the guy didn't do it, so he wasn't gonna pay him. I said, no, you can't do that. You gotta get it. But that's all the stuff that he's learned from the mistakes of people not paying him, and he can't get his money and this and that. So he's putting all this stuff in place, and he's seeing it. He's saying that he's in control. No, he's saying, hey, I can't fix it until you pay your deductible. That's in your contract. He's now okay with he's learning the business. He's learning the business, and he knows why he has to pregame. He know he can't do it same. He can't get a call today and do it the same day. He know he has to pregame, and he's learning all that. But at the same time, the other kids hadn't jumped out there, and because they haven't jumped out there, he's 400 miles ahead of them, and so they're looking for him to actually to be their boss. And like Slick say, somebody their boss. But I was telling him, no, you can't do that. You can't do it. Okay. Hey, Kevin T. Kevin T. So I purchased your book. It arrived today. I'm coming from a background of software engineering, and I was laid off back in February 24. Oh, sorry. I read the first page, and you went through the same as me. Yeah, I did the same thing. So it sounds like we got the same journey. So you'll do good, man. You do good in appliance repair. You do good in appliance repair. And thank you for buying the book. Dante, what's up, Dante, man? Dante, so what's up, man? Dante, him and his brother runs the I forget their appliance name. Both of them run an appliance repair business. Dante ran ran the actual store that we had when we had the actual store where we sold used appliances. Dante ran the store. Him and his brother ran the store for us. And then after we sold it, they started their own appliance repair business. Dante tries to send me a lot of calls out there where he can't get to out in Chapel Hill, but I don't go to Chapel Hill area. They do good work. Good work. What's going on, Dante? Hey, what's going on, Patty Cakes? Patty Cakes. They own. If you ever in Selma, check out Patty Cakes, little cake shop, cupcake shop. Make great cupcakes. They be out at a lot of events too. Thanks for joining in. Say hey, friend. Thanks for joining in. All right, Kevin T. So now I'm learning appliance repair thanks to your channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, you never Never have to get worry about getting laid off again. You never have to worry about work again. Uh, never again will you have to worry about work or worry about if you're going to be able to support your family and stuff. Like I just said, I what's call. This just less than 2 months ago. Less than 2 months ago, I looked up. I had college tuition coming. I had I had college tuition. Okay, this is what popped up on me in less than 2 months. 2 months ago, I looked up. I had college tuition. College tuition is $4,700. My daughter is not staying on campus, so it's $4,700. That had to be paid Monday. Uh, I looked up. My accountant sent me a bill for 6,000 for my accountant. I was like, God knows, I know she hadn't been building me monthly. She just uh, do it about every year. She'll send me the bill. So I looked up, it was 6,000, but we're gonna change that. Start paying it monthly. So I had 6,000 I had to pay to my accountant. Then on top of that, I had some more work done out there at the actual shipping container, and that was $4,200. So here it is. I look up in less than a month. I gotta pay about. I gotta have 15,000 cash to cut through this stuff. And the ice cream parlor, I can't. It's not generating enough to pull 15,000 cash like that in a month or two to go somewhere else. The ice cream parlor right now, I won't get money out of that until probably September because what happened, we having such a demand on doing we have such a demand on people coming in getting ice cream, going out doing events that I have to constantly keep pushing my money back out there. As people say, I have to keep re up. I got re up every time the money come in. I don't get to hold it. I got re up and buy more ice cream to get out there, do bigger, keep doing the events and stuff. So what happened? The cash is come in and it's going right back out. Come in, go right back out. So what happened? About the end of September, when it slows down, then all that cash and stuff that I put back out there start to dwindle back in. Then I have my cash. Then I do like I done last year with the when I had my huge cash left over. I remodeled the ice cream parlor with the huge amount of cash I had left over. This time, the huge amount of cash I got left over, I'm gonna go and finish up everything over there. As far as equipment, I got some of the equipment in here now. I'm fixing and got it up and running. I'll show you all in a second. What I just refrigerator I just bought from the state surplus. But I'm gonna get the equipment, do the landscaping, get the chairs and all that stuff at the end of the year. After I get my huge cash of money back from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up and get it dried in, all the utilities working, everything up and going by the end of this month. But we're not gonna open till next year. 'Cause I'm gonna take that huge cash and outfit that. But I jumped back into this appliance repair, and man, shit, I had my cash ready to pay, and and back good. I got a nice cushion between me and life again. And not only that, I'm back into fighting shape again. I'm back into the shape of being able to fix appliances. And it's not hard on me. And I'm doing it just 3 days a week, and I'm doing stuff that I like to do. I'm not doing anything I don't like to do, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. And I said I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna keep riding it like this until I get the other one open. I'm not gonna sit back no more. I'm gonna ride it like I'm doing it and get the other one open. Then once I get the other one open, then I can pull away. I have enough. Then I'm not gonna do nothing like this anymore in retirement. I'm gonna then at the beginning of the year pull away, and I'll be running one store. Have somebody else run the other store, and I have enough cash coming in, cash flow, do whatever I want to do, and then I start working on just finishing up those houses. And finishing up those houses is going to be something that I'm going to do in stages, and I'm going to have the money already allocated for each stage of the house. Tim A. Other than the hands-on, what is the difference between the book and the online course? Um, I have a good mechanical and electrical background. The book is like an overview. of the actual course and overview of the appliances. Um, it's not going to teach you. The book is not going to teach you how to read schematics. The book is not going to show you how to actually disassemble appliance. The online course will teach you that. It'll teach you how to read schematics. You'll get an actual working. You're reading the book and you never seen a timer before. You kind of it doesn't tie it all in. The book is made to be used in conjunction with the online course. So once you take the online course, you'll actually be able to see those physical components. You'll actually learn how to read schematics, and you'll have a better working knowledge of it from there. But yeah, the book in combination with the online course or just the online course, you be good. Now, somebody who already knows how to repair appliances, they can grab the book and learn the business part of it and turn their appliance repair business into a nice little cash cow. And that's what I've done for the last 20 some years. That's how I pull myself out. Unlike other people, uh, they ain't gone. The fire truck going again. Unlike other people who come on and talk about entrepreneurship and stuff, and then when times got hard, you had people on YouTube and stuff who talked about entrepreneurship. But as soon as times got hard, they went and got a job. I told you all about appliance repair, and I've been telling you all about the ice cream parlor. And when the times got hard, what did I do? I didn't go look for no job or anything. I went back and done the exact same thing I'm telling you all to do. I jumped in the truck, started doing appliance repair. Um, I what's it called? I'm doing more of the ice cream, figuring that stuff out. So that's the same thing I told you to do. That's what I'm doing, and I'm practicing, and it works. Lord knows it works. If it had not have been for appliance repair, I don't know where my family would have been at. If it had not been for appliance repair this last 2 or 3 months, I don't know where I would have been at. So I jump in and go grab some cash, and it done it. It done it. Tim A. Okay, I can read schematics. Graduated from DeVry years ago, just never applied it. Okay, yeah. So if you can read schematics and stuff, you can grab the book and see if the book worked for you. But yeah, I wrote the book to be what's it called, be able to work in conjunction with the online course. But if you unless you somebody who already knew how to fix appliances or had some type of experience, technical, where the technical part you could get. So Nasheed Raham, Mike purchased the online course back in November of 2020, and I must have deleted the new Teachable link if it was in my spam folder. How do I access the online? Just go on Teachable and send me an email from Teachable, and I'll send you the link to get back into it. Because what happened, you all tell me this is the email that I use, and I go look for the email and I can't find it. Just go to Teachable, send me an email from Teachable, and from there, I know the exact email to assign it to, and I'll send it to you. Hey, what's going on, Slick? What's going on, Slick? Now it's actually a quarter to 9, 8:47. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I might have another compressor to change tomorrow. So I'll see if I can change that tomorrow. Oh, I said I was going to Um, show you all other part about this appliance repair. This is something about this appliance repair that what you call that makes it deadly with this uh, that makes it deadly with this what you call with this ice cream stuff. So here go right here. This is the actual refrigerator. It's a two-door refrigerator. This refrigerator, brand new, is about $3,500, $4,000. It's an actual true. I paid 300 and I think $30 or $360. One of those I paid. The people who was here for the ice cream boot camp, they actually we bidded on this together. I showed them how to go find stuff on the state surplus, and they actually was here, and we done our bid together. So this is it. I just got it in here today. When I went and picked it up, I was a little bit nervous because I saw somebody had tapped into the sealed system. right there. But the problem was that condenser fan, that piece of cardboard that you see right here, the cardboard. Well, anyway, somebody at the very top, they got another piece of cardboard. They had bent it down, and the condenser fan was bent and stuck, so the fan won't turn it, so it couldn't get cold. So I think that's why they tapped into there trying to see what was going on. So I fixed the fan. The compressor started up, and it's been running. Let's see what temperature we at. This is the refrigerator. There we go. It's good. We less than where that little line is. You can see is that temperature, so it's running good now. So let's see if I can. There we go. Yep. So is that see that little arrow? You see where the red dot is? So it's running good. So I got this one fixed. I'm gonna start to clean it up. And this right here is going into my shipping container. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna this one right here. This way they're gonna keep on. I'm gonna clean it up. I got the grates and stuff there. We'll get it clean. And this right here, we're gonna set our actual waffle machine on top of here, where we make our waffle cones. So that way they can actually roll their waffle cones and all that stuff here. We'll get this cleaned up, and then at the bottom, that's where they'll keep all their toppings and keep the milk for the milkshakes and stuff. And on top of here too will be where we'll set the milkshake blender and stuff. So this is the stuff you can do with this appliance repair. You can actually jump into these restaurant businesses, and you can actually uh, 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 get great deals and stuff. I'll show you something else I got going on here too. This is one of my customers. This is a old school ice maker that he's restoring. He's restoring an old RV, and he wanted to put the old school ice maker back into it. And this is actually this right here is just a regular refrigerator, and it's just a regular old ice maker, Whirlpool ice maker that sets in there. And the freezer gets cold, and the ice maker just dumps ice inside this little bucket right here. But the problem that he had two problems. One, the actual switch right there is bad, and the actual ice maker is bad. So the ice maker actually sends power back to this actual cold control, and the ice maker is actually bad. The motor is locked up. This motor right here is actually locked up, and it won't turn. So we just get him a whole new ice maker and put that in, and he's going to restore it. He's into restoring old stuff, and his uncle gave him an old RV, and he wants to get it restored, and he want to have the original stuff in there. So I'm doing that for him. But that's what you do with this appliance repair stuff. That's what you do. Uh, uh, and that's how you make your money. So I can come in here, fix this stuff right here, get it ready, and be ready to rock and roll by the time we get ready to open. Save me a lot of money. Save me a lot of money. I could buy it at a discount and fix it. And I'm the maintenance people to fix everything around here. Quentin Hodge. Say hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Quint? Stoker Reviews. Say what's up, Mike. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Slick said having a shop that you can work on stuff. It's price. Yeah, it is. It's a double-edged sword. It's priceless because I can work on it, but then it's also the thing everybody knows that you here and then you got a shop in here, so they'll what them call they'll bring that stuff over here to fix it. Like I say, I could sit right here in this shop, and I could fix stuff like that all day. Matter of fact, I'll show you the other one. Let me find. Here you go. This right here. This is that turbo chef that I was telling you about. Um, and that's this is the door. That's the top of it. That's that turbo chef. We were going to fix it, but we decided we're just going to use this for parts to keep the other two. She got two more running, and we had to steal parts off of it to get the other two running. So we're just going to take off the good parts, and she got a parts bin, and we're going to she's going to store those just to keep the other ones running. But yeah, like I say, I could sit right here at this actual shop right here all day long, and I will I will have enough work to keep me busy. I'm gonna switch the camera back around, then I'm gonna get out of here. Say I could sit right here and people bring me stuff all day to fix, and I could fix it and earn a living just like that. Ice White Ice. How do I purchase the book? If you go to Amazon, you go to Amazon and type in the Blueprint Appliance Boot Camp. You can purchase the book there. Kyra, hey, what's going on? Hey, Uncle Mike, how many homes? There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Tell me, do you resell items you find and fix? I see freezers at auction houses, but not sure if it works or not. I used to, but, like I was telling you earlier, when you saw Dante McCullen, what popped up, Dante, I had an actual storefront, me and a couple of Indian guys. And Dante, that's what we done. We used to buy tractor trailer loads of appliances. Dante, his brother, used to fix some rehab them for us. Then we'll actually sell them. Made good money with it. But we watched them call. I wanted to do something with my actual friends. Same thing that Indian guys was doing. But me here personally, nah. I'm buying them for myself. I have an actual homemade ice cream parlor, and with the homemade ice cream parlor, I need those freezers. I need. As a matter of fact, it's crazy. I need the freezers and all this stuff, and I tell everybody how to do it. And now I'm giving more people bidding on it because that refrigerator. We're looking at that freezer, and it was like 2 minutes to go. And the people was in here. The class was in here. I was like, watch this. I was like, it was 2 minutes to go, and that freezer was getting ready to go for $75. I put my bid in, and I need to change my screen name because they see M Sneed. I think people are watching it. I put my bid in, and I was going to get that refrigerator right there for less than $100. When M Sneed hit that thing, it took off like a rocket, and everybody bidding. They're like, "Why they bidding?" I was like, "I think they see my name and they say, oh, if Sneed bidding on it's worth something," and everybody just bidding, bidding, bidding. That thing, something like that, I could get for $100. I end up having to pay $300 for it, but it's worth it because, like I say, it's a $3,500, $4,000 refrigerator. If I had to buy it brand new, it works, and I just need to clean it up, and it'd be good. And the freezers and stuff that you see over next door, my ice cream parlor, they came from the state surplus. They came from the state surplus. And I found out something else too. If you somebody who wants to, if you somebody in North Carolina, this time I'll go ahead and tell you. I found this out when I went to go get my freezer. If you get to the North Carolina State Surplus at about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, they have a line, and what they'll do, they keep track of who pulled up first, and then they'll give you a number. So if I pulled up first, they say you number one, you number two, you number three, you number four, and so they give you numbers. Then you have to at 8:30 they'll let you line up, and then once you line up, they'll let you go into the warehouse. Well, what they do first thing in the morning, they get all this stuff in, and all this stuff it's so much stuff they don't want to put it on the website to bid, so they just put $5, $10 on it. So I go in there and they got this blast freezer in there for $10, and I didn't know. So I came up. They said, "What number you are?" Then they say, "Well, he's number 5." So they said, "Okay, you number 5." So what they do, they line you up, and I didn't know what they're doing. And they say, "Okay." I said, "What you do?" They say, "Well, you get to go in the warehouse first, and you get like 5 seconds, 5 or 10 seconds. Then once you get in there, You pull the tag off or whatever you want, and you go pay. I was like, okay, cool. So I said, I want to go see. So I get in line. I'm in there, and they said number 5, and I go, and I look. It's a blast freezer, brand new. They got $10 on it, and the ones I got over here that cost 15,000. I look at it. I said, what the? I open it up to make sure everything is in there brand new. I open the door. By the time I closed the door, some guy came running and snatched the tag off of it while I was looking at it. And the guy told me, man, you gotta be fast because to pull the tag because they come running. But that's what they do. They bring a lot of great stuff. They only charge $5, $10 for it, and you gotta be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. You get a number, and you get to go in. You get like 5 seconds before everybody, and they'll tell you. You see the Olympics where they be having that walking fast. They don't want you running in the warehouse. But it looked like the Olympics. They be walking real fast, and that's where a lot of these guys who do storage auctions and do these flipping appliances. That's what they do. They have a whole lot of appliances. If I had somewhere to sell it, I would grab the. They had about 15 appliances, washers and dryers, and a one thing, and all they wanted was $20 for them. You grab them, but you got to be ready to take them away. So they come with their trailers and stuff, and they just grab that stuff. So I'm gonna start going out there a little bit more, kind of see what they got. Tim, thanks for the info. Okay. Kevin T, how do you get started in appliance repair if you only have the online course? The online course tells you everything you need to do. Be honest, if you know how to use a pair of channel locks, a screwdriver and stuff like that, ratchet, you don't need to come to the hands-on. The online course will show you everything you need to do. So you look at the online course, and it'll show you everything. Everything we do here in the hands-on live, we do on the online course. So, Tim, I'm in Arizona. Okay, yeah, you can do it. Everything you need to know is on the online course. Stoker Reviews, where do they get those items? Well, it comes from all of the state buildings, all of the universities, the state buildings, and all that, all the high schools, anything that the state have, they They have to send it to the state surplus. They just can't give it away. It belongs to the state, so they have to send it back to the state surplus. The state surplus then supposed to sell it to get money back from the state. But they have so much stuff coming in, they can't put everything online and stuff. So a lot of that stuff, they just say, hey, just put all this together and give them $10 and let them get it out here. So that's what they do, and that's and you see they be learning. They be lined up, and it look like the Olympics. Everybody be walking real fast. But wherever you see, grab the ticket. They ain't for like $5 or $10, but they have everything. They have like those. They have like the Dell laptops. Like they had all these Apple computers and stuff. They have all of that stuff because what happened? The school systems are getting ready to reopen and stuff, and the school systems have a budget. And just like any corporate place, if they don't spend the money in their budget, they're not going to get allocated that much money the next year. So regardless if they need it or not, they're going to They're going to buy something new. When they buy the new stuff, the old stuff they got to send it to the state surplus, and the state surplus have to sell it. Kara Hodge, North Carolina. All right, Kara. Thanks for the info. Does the surplus have? Yes. I actually bought kettle corn from a whole kettle corn setup from the state surplus. It was actually from UNC Charlotte. UNC Charlotte, they actually had kettle corn and concessions on their campus, and they had a whole kettle corn setup that I actually bought from them before I got mine. So that was the one. My plan was I bought it, and I was gonna turn that other building. And I had those buildings down on the other two buildings. I was gonna turn one of those into nothing but a kettle corn store. And so I bought the whole setup and everything from UNC Charlotte. Everything you needed to run a kettle corn business indoor, I bought it from UNC Charlotte. And then when I sold the building, I sold the actual kettle corn stuff to I gotta think of their name. Matter of fact, they started their kettle corn business. They're using it right now. I can't think of their name. But anyway, they sell gourmet popcorn, They be at all the farmers markets. They be at the one downtown Clayton. They do the one in Fuquay. I can't think of their name, but they actually bought that setup, and they do gourmet popcorn. It's a young lady. She pops everything, and I don't know where she pops it at. Maybe at her house or warehouse, but she bring it to the actual farmers markets and to events and actual in these plastic tubs. And she doesn't pop on site. She pop ahead of time, bringing in plastic tubs, and she'll scoop out the tubs. But yeah, she bought all my equipment. Nicole Marie, can I take the appliance course at my own pace? I signed up for the appliance class 2 weeks ago. Yes, you can. You can take the online course at your own pace. If you come into the class, we're going to be doing the class in September. I'm waiting right now. I'm trying to hear back from the actual the A&T guys. I told them I'm going to be doing a class in September. The A&T getting ready to start again. I'm trying to see if they want to send any kids. If I don't hear anything from them by the beginning of the week, I'm gonna go ahead and put my date in that we're gonna do the class. But I'm trying to see if they want to do anything. Kyra Hodge, North Carolina. Wow, awesome. Hopefully we will see you there soon. I'm letting my husband and father know. Okay, I know I know your grandfather would love to get out there. Slicks, what do you say? You sold not my kettle corn equipment, but when I bought those other buildings that I sold down there, I bought a kettle corn setup. It was an indoor setup, kettle corn setup that I had bought that came from UNC Charlotte, and I was going to turn one of those stores into number a kettle corn setup. And when I bought it, when I sold the building, I didn't have no use for it because I had already purchased this outdoor one also. And so with that being said, the lady bought it, and it's called gourmet popcorn. I have to get her number or get her address, but it's something gourmet popcorn. But that's what she do. She does gourmet popcorn, and matter of fact, she actually came back down here to Selma and done an event on one time. Gourmet popcorn. She pops it not on site, but she pops it at a warehouse and stuff, and then she transport it in these big tubs to the actual events. But no, my kettle corn stuff I keep. Matter of fact, we're getting ready to start running some fundraisers now. So all right. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back again next week. If you hadn't already, matter of fact, don't even do it. If you've been watching for 4 or 5 years and you haven't purchased Appliance Bootcamp, don't purchase it. Just keep watching and be entertained. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't purchase it. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. If you're somebody new that wants a change, if you're afraid of what the economy is coming up and what's going to happen, we're in an election year. Election years are always rough. The businesses are always lay off, and it could be something bad. So if you're in an election year or something like that, you think your job is gonna let you go or have let you go, and you want a career where you can take control of your life, then go to appliancebootcamp.com and sign up. But if you've been watching for 4 or 5 years, you've been watching for a year and hadn't made the move, don't worry about it. It's not gonna be for you. And finish the container. Yeah, I'll be out there on Tuesday. So I'll be out at the container on Tuesday, and hopefully we'll be out there Tuesday there. I have the refrigerator ready to go. I got dipping cabinets that's coming, and we'll be done. So after that, as soon as we're going to be raining next week, the week after that, we're going to as soon as the rain checks up, we're going to actually paint it. I'm going to get my banners out there. I'm going to start getting the landscaping and stuff done, and it's going to be good. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.